Hey folks, why just listen to a podcast when you could have one of your very own? The number of podcast listeners keeps growing year after year, so just imagine how many people you could share your message with. If you want your own podcast but you're not sure where to start, head to youcanpodcastnow.net for free information about starting your very own podcast. That's youcanpodcastnow.net.
Do you dream of fairies and princesses? Then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePauli, and in today's House of Mouse headlines, some more news about what we can expect at the D23 Expo, plus some news about the Disney afternoon that caught me by surprise. That and so much more, so let's get to it.
Hear the latest news from the Walt Disney Company in today's House of Mouse headlines.
D23 Expo 2019 will be a must for fans of Disney parks, experiences, and products. An immersive pavilion will provide an insider's look at new themed lands, attractions, shows, and more, in addition to a jam-packed schedule of entertaining presentations and a number of exclusive shopping opportunities for every Disney fan. Showcasing an array of new experiences for guests around the world to enjoy for years to come, the Disney Parks Imagining Tomorrow Today Pavilion will give fans a unique look at the exciting developments underway at Disney parks around the world. Attendees will see a dedicated space showcasing the historic transformation of Epcot at Walt Disney World Resort. They'll also see Tony Stark's latest plans. Wait a sec, isn't he dead? Anyway, they'll also see Tony Stark's latest plans to recruit guests to join alongside the Avengers in fully immersive areas filled with action and adventure in Hong Kong, Paris, and California. The fan-favorite Hall D23 presentation about Disney parks, experiences, and products will take place on Sunday, August 25th at 10:30 a.m. Guests will be treated to more details on much-anticipated attractions, experiences, and transformative storytelling that sets Disney apart. During the three-day event, fans can scoop up never-before-seen collectibles across the Disney parks, experiences, and products-operated retail shops on the expo floor. ShopDisney.com, Disney Store, Disney Dream Store, Mickey's of Glendale, and Mickey's of Glendale Pin Store. Attendees will be introduced to new collections that celebrate milestone anniversaries and favorite characters across Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel, along with must-have official D23 Expo 2019 gear and accessories, nostalgic Disney Parks-inspired items, and limited edition collectibles celebrating Walt Disney's Imagineering heritage. And some more Expo news. For the first time at D23 Expo, guests will engage with National Geographic's wildly popular series, Talent Explorers, and some very special guests, cuddly four-legged friends. National Geographic will also be supporting its Disney Plus originals at D23 Expo. National Geographic will present incredible panels during D23 Expo, including Women of Impact, Meet the Nat Geo Explorers Changing the World, featuring women on the front lines of exploration, conservation, and storytelling. Fans will also get a first look at the reboot of Brain Games, National Geographic's wildly popular series, during Power Up Your Brain with Keegan-Michael Key. Ignite your brain power and play some fun, mind-bending, interactive challenges with Brain Games host Keegan-Michael Key as he shows you the why behind the wow. If you haven't heard, in addition to all of the names initially announced to receive the Disney Legends Award at this year's D23 Expo, Disney has added the name Christina Aguilera to the group. When I hear Christina Aguilera in Disney, my first thought is MMC, the new Mickey Mouse Club, but for a lot of people, I'm sure it's her performance of the hit song Reflections from the Disney animated film Mulan. Of course, with Disney amping up its publicity for the upcoming live-action Mulan, it makes sense that Christina Aguilera would be added to this list of honorees. If you'd like to hear about the rest of this year's Disney Legend Award recipients, check out episode 633 of Disney Coast to Coast. Going on a Disney vacation is expensive, so it's always exciting to save money. There are currently quite a few special offers happening at Walt Disney World for travel through the end of the year. Stuff like 25% off rooms for this summer, 20% off rooms for this fall, and even free dining plans. All of the details are far too involved to get into here, but I wanted to mention these because there seem to be a lot more deals than normal. I guess Disneyland Resort isn't the only Disney resort suffering from low attendance. It seems like the East Coast has hit their price breaking point for guests as well, so take advantage of as many offers as you can while they're available, because they won't stick around forever. If you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation, I highly suggest checking out disneyworld.com/offers to see if you can save yourself some money. I know this sounds like a sponsored ad, but it's not. It's just a helpful tip to save you some dough. If you take advantage of some of those deals and head to Walt Disney World for the holidays, you could spend the money you saved on upcharge events like Tony's Most Merriest Town Square Party, returning to Magic Kingdom this holiday season. The festive and joyous experience will take place from 9:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m., beyond the party's midnight end time, at Tony's Town Square restaurant at Magic Kingdom Park. You and your party can raise a glass to the spirit of the seasons as you mingle in and out of this holly jolly party to enjoy an assortment of themed food and beverage offerings, including beer and wine, and a fun, festive atmosphere complete with a beautiful view of Town Square, upbeat holiday hits, and decor. The evening will also feature entertainment by the one and only Tony himself. There will be food and desserts available, plus you have reserved viewing for the enchanting Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade as it makes its way down Main Street, USA. Tony's Most Merriest Town Square Party is available for $99 per person every Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party event night at Magic Kingdom Park. Admission to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is required to attend. You're invited to celebrate this summer's release of Descendants 3 at the Disney Descendance, D-A-N-C-E, brilliant, rocking the Marketplace stage at Disney Springs for a limited time, July 26th through August 11th. At the Disney Descendance party, you can hit the dance floor to some wickedly good beats, snap and share great pics at a pair of cool photo ops, and catch on-screen shoutouts from some of the stars of the movie. And if you can't make it to Disney Springs for this limited run, fear not. The Descendance party, I love saying that, fun will carry on, taking over the stage at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe as an added feature during Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party. Refillable cups for a small fee are now available for Disneyland annual pass holders for a limited time. This AP tumbler cup can be purchased for $14.99 and for only 99 cents can be refilled with hot and cold beverage options through September 5th. There are numerous locations to get your refills at both Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure, and the list of drink options is plentiful. If you're the type of person that goes to Disneyland every weekend, this could save you a ton of money. Since this is exclusive to annual pass holders, you'll need to show your AP at the time of purchase and when you refill. This year, Disneyland Paris premiered a Pride event at its resort. It looks like this event was successful because they've already announced its return for 2020. Here's what they had to say. Join us for this celebration of Pride at the place where dreams come true. Primarily attracting people from the LGBTQ community and their friends and families, Magical Pride at Disneyland Paris warmly welcomes anyone and everyone to come and party, play, and stay at Disneyland Paris during this unique event. In 2019, for the first time ever, Disneyland Paris made Magical Pride a signature event on their annual calendar with a private Pride party that took place at Walt Disney Studios Park, featuring live performances, a March of Diversity parade, Disney character meet and greets, access to select attractions, and more. This event will take place on June 6th, 2020. I'm happy to hear that the event was a successful one for the Disneyland Paris Resort, and I hope it hops the pond sooner rather than later and has counterpart celebrations at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. This weekend, a lot of folks are celebrating at San Diego Comic-Con. One of the first bits of Disney news to come out of the con was announced during a DuckTales panel. If you're a fan of the Disney afternoon, like I am, this news will make you very happy. During the DuckTales panel, they revealed a Season 3 poster, and it featured a lot of characters we don't normally see on DuckTales. Characters like the Chippendale Rescue Rangers, along with Gadget and Monterey Jack, Kit and Molly from Tailspin, plus characters from Darkwing Duck. I don't know if Entertainment Weekly or Disney dubbed this term, but I am all about the Disney Afternooniverse. I checked out the first episode of DuckTales back when it premiered and enjoyed it, but didn't continue watching. I may just need to tune back in though. This is pretty epic. Nostalgia is king. Speaking of conventions, as you may remember, last year I produced and moderated a 25th anniversary celebration panel for Hocus Pocus at Midsummer Scream. If you're not familiar, Midsummer Scream is a huge Halloween and haunt convention taking over the entire Long Beach Convention Center in California this August 3rd and 4th. This year, I am producing the Haunted Mansion-themed Saturday night party called the Grim Grinning Gala. At the party, you'll get to dance the night away, have your fortunes told in Leota's Lounge, enjoy photo ops, enter a costume contest for a chance to win $500, plus see a screening of the 2003 movie The Haunted Mansion, with live audio commentary by the film's producer Don Hahn and director Rob Minkoff. In addition, on Sunday at the convention, I'll be doing a live episode of Disney Coast to Coast interviewing Kimberly J. Brown, star of the Disney Channel original movie Halloween Town. If you'd like to attend Midsummer Scream or learn more about it, tickets and information can be found at midsummerscream.org. I'd love to see you there. Now, of course, this weekend, the reimagined Lion King has hit the big screen, so on this week's Twitter poll, I asked you folks, when you head into the theater to see the reimagined Lion King, your feeling, and your options were excited, cautiously optimistic, concerned, or expecting the worst. Now, in last place was concerned with 9% of the votes, followed by expecting the worst with 18% of the votes, and then 35% of you were excited, and 38% of you were cautiously optimistic. Do you agree with the results of this Twitter poll? Make your voice heard by following Disney CTC on Twitter and taking part in the Twitter poll every week. That's Dizney CTC on Twitter. And this episode of Disney Coast to Coast was produced by Philip Elke, who has supported the show through Patreon. If you'd like to become a DCTC producer or gain other rewards, including early access to episodes, live stream Q&As, behind-the-scenes access, and more, information can be found at patreon.com/DisneyCTC. That's patreon.com/DIZNEYCTC. Other than that, folks, have a magical day. Bye!
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
Disney Coast to Coast is produced and hosted by Jeff DePauli. Learn more about the podcast and become a supporter at DisneyCoastToCoast.com.